All right, these guys are going. Playing 2 out of 3.
No court.
Flip and go.
Full bull.
Full bull, Jermaine.
Open in, open out.
Yes, sir.
Wowzers.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Couple of Ohio boys here. Andy Olick at the board now, and Jermaine Kirkendall.
They are the winners of the losers bracket. So they will have to double dip here.
Andy, little story for you. Andy actually won the Open at the first ever BullShooter I attended. I was, I don't know, 16, 17 years old, something like that. Maybe 18. And I had to play in that amateur event. Who ended up losing to Andy in the final?
The Lair Bear?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought I remember that.
Yep. Larry Butler playing in the amateur singles. His first year back from retirement. But yeah, Andy ended up beating him in the final of that event.
Now, did you have any clue?
Who Larry was? Yeah, I knew the name. I didn't know him, but I knew the name.
I just didn't know, like, as a...
No, it's a fair statement because I'd only been playing Steel Tip for a couple months. And, I'd started in soft tip, played enough soft tip, but I'd only played Steel Tip a couple months. And that's how I got to know Larry's name. It wasn't prior to that because, honestly, back then, without social media and everything, yeah, I knew nobody on the Steel Tip side of things. You could have said Phil Taylor, and I wouldn't have known who that was. I knew Paul Lim.
Yeah, because
to
he
me,
rocked in your world. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
to me, Paul Lim was the greatest dart player in the world at that time. Jermaine, perfect through 6.
I love this team. Is it Dirty Old Barn Cats?
Dirty Barn Cats.
Dirty
No,
Barn Cats.
just Dirty Barn Cats is the team name for Jason and Gina.
I love that.
He get an 8 with his last dart.
So Jason needs to bring this down.
I was trying to remember it, but I cannot. Jason, we've seen a lot of this year at different regionals. I think he started as an open player, won, and then went and played in the pro events like the very next weekend. And I think he played in 1 or 2 others as well. He has a nickname, and I cannot remember it for the life of me. That's what everybody was calling him. But yeah, if you're in the chat and you know what Jason Hardwick typically goes by, I know there's a nickname there. Double 14, just like that. Jermaine, smooth stroking for a 12 dart leg. And they're halfway to the first set. Gino and Jason do have the king seat. Will have to be double dipped. Juice. That's what it was. Thank you, Casey. Yes. I called him Juice. I knew it was a cool nickname. I just couldn't remember what it was.
And Jermaine not looking bothered. Chucking him in there with a pace. not going to want to lose 2 straight here. Gino and Jason going to want to tie this up as quickly as possible. Should be able to with the start. These Ohio boys can play.
Yeah, I think you got to favor Juice and Gino before the match ever began, just because they have the king seat. But in this short of format, would not be surprised to see it go the other way. Jermaine back in the bull. He had 2 hat tricks in the first leg. He's falling with one. So Andy really needs to put one in himself just to kind of hold with the pack.
Yeah, 2 looking pedestrian in this leg. Some pretty good parity between the rest of them. Nice 150. Setting it up on 92. Jason fills it up behind him, so Andy really in a bad spot here. Probably not going to be able to get out of freezing his partner on this one. Gino sets up 40. The 92 is frozen.
So 85 now for Hardwick. Honestly, these guys with their caliber and open out, we're not going to see too many missed opportunities. So we're all tied up at 1 apiece.
Court coming in for the first deciding leg. Ooh, just high on the double. See what Gino can do here. Falls way low. So the Ohio boys, Jermaine and Andy, will get us started. Gino and Jason will be trailing, trying to win this thing in the first set.
Maine kicks off with a hat trick.
Nothing between them thus far. Fancies the start. 9 straight bulls to start this leg. Beer round now for Jason. Can the juice do it?
We'll meet you at the bar there, Juice. Everybody throws a hat trick and you don't. It's your turn to buy, bud. Those are the rules. I didn't make them. Oh, and Jermaine only going to hit one. So opportunity for Gino to take the lead in this leg.
Gino not worried about driving that third one through there. Does take a slight lead. Everybody glad Jason missed. They weren't able to keep it up neither. Here's the important one. Can Jermaine set it up?
Yes.
He can. 138.
Certainly doable.
Now, Gino can go better fairly easily. He's going to. Look at this. The #1 player from both teams. Coming up big here.
Andy also coming up big with a hat trick.
I don't need to bring this up, Juice. But it's another beer round.
Only if he misses.
Oh, I was rooting for you, Juice.
So that's a double in Juice? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's averaging 41.
It's tough out there, man.
So 138 for the first set for Jermaine. Look at this. Oh, he rushed it.
He couldn't get that dart out of his hand fast enough.
So 81 now. Actually, the freeze. He still managed to freeze by missing inside. I was paying no attention to the freeze rule, just thinking he was going to take it out. So Gino not able to take it out. He'll leave one. $99 for Andy. We've seen Jermaine take this out already. Yeah, Bull and Trip 14, I think, is the better route there. And Juice will get a shot at 130.
Now you go 420s for the Bull?
No. No.
Bull for...
Yeah, I don't know why. Honestly, for whatever reason, anytime I have that Bull for a double shot, that tends to be the way I go.
Oh, my.
I don't think it's wrong. I mean, I think the 420s for the Bull route is a very viable option. It allows you to miss the triple.
So, just needs to avoid the bust. Big fat 19 to win the first set. Gonna do it again. Gino and Jason receive their first loss.
Looks like they flipped. We'll see who's going first. Gino looks like he's raring to go. He is. So Gino and Juice leading us off. The scores are tied. So winner of the next 2 out of 3 will be your Open champion.
Right now, you gotta. I think it's gonna go to a decider.
Yeah, these two teams are pretty evenly matched. Like this is very even.
I mean, even momentum coming off the last. I mean, Jermaine has been playing extremely steady on the scoring side, but I mean, we gave Jason a little hard time on that last one, but he has as well.
Oh, and only one Bull there for Hardwick.
Such a brutal format. Flip and go. Full ball. Open out. Oof. I mean, it's safe to say that, I mean, these are the 4 most consistent players in this bracket. Because, I mean, to continue to win under those conditions.
Yeah, nobody was having, like, a bad spell and making it here.
And, I mean, there's always the team element. Obviously, if Jermaine's not hitting, Andy is. Gino's not hitting, Jason is. They clearly timed their poor legs well.
Jermaine actually this weekend turned me on to a little secret. He's got a hot dog machine in his room, like a little portable hot dog roller thing. So
you don't like hot dogs?
No, but Jermaine obviously does. Glizzying it up, hat trick after hat trick.
I gotta tell you a story.
Okay.
So Roger Carter
goodness.
just learned that the new name for hot dogs were glizzies.
Okay.
So he told me wherever he goes, if they offer them, and he asks the salesperson if he can get a glizzy, and they know what it is, he'll eat it.
I love it.
And if they don't, he orders a cheeseburger.
So we're in Chicago. Is it a Chicago glizzy?
I don't know if you can qualify it. I think you just say what you want on your glizzy after you order it.
Gotcha. So Maine and Oleg both perfect through 6. Jason back at 312. You gotta feel if Jermaine and Andy stay straight here, there's nothing Jason can do to avoid the freeze. Well, Jermaine did his part. The freeze is on right now.
Jermaine firing him in there.
Yep. So the freeze, almost a guarantee at this point.
The freeze is on the stream. Wow. That's 43 with 2 good misses off of the bullseye. So it looks like we're going to have our first must-win leg by Gino and Jason after this. Gino frozen.
Yeah, Andy couldn't stay perfect, but job done. Gino leaves the single one. So a triple 17 for a 10-dart leg for Jermaine. Well, he uses all 3, makes it interesting, but does get it done. So Juice and Gino will have the start again here in leg number 2. Gino to lead us out.
So it was against the darts, but it wasn't really against the darts. There's no payoff yet.
Jermaine back in the hat trick.
Juice using the towel to draw off his juicy hands.
Yeah, the hat has come off. The towel is being employed. Juice, I mean, it's got to be said, the weakest of the 4 players on the board right now, and he's running out of time, is Andy and Jermaine up 1-0 in the last set. Oh, but Andy only got to follow with 1 bull, too. So Gino's still in a good spot here.
Yeah, needs to keep the lead in this leg.
Jermaine go for the 9. He's been crushing the bull, but I would at this point. I'm putting it on 171 if I can help it.
Oh, you see the roar. He misses into the 3. That looks like a good one. Something getting to Jason. I don't know if it's internal. It's got to be internal. I don't see any of the other players. Back on the hat trick train. Can Andy do the same? He cannot. There is so much dang parity between these two teams.
Gino puts in a 113.
Yeah, it gets to a finish, but not a pretty one. A hat trick here from Jermaine sets him up nicely. It's not going to happen.
Should start with a triple here. Triple 17.
No, sir.
Oh, I was actually talking about the 131. I was skipping ahead. Yeah, Gino should start with the triple 17. Because you need a triple to finish the shot. And a single 17 will still leave it on. Could have had a look at 2 triple 20s.
Yep.
But 14, enough to freeze. So maybe that's the route he took for that reason, knowing he could go back at the bull.
So no finish for Jermaine.
Trying to leave 6. Well, that's not good for Jason. That's really not good. So if Andy throws a hat trick, Gino will be frozen. Could still do it if he takes the time to do the math.
Triple
He's
20 will
staying
do it.
there. He's staying there. Didn't take the time.
Yeah, triple 20 would have done it by 1.
No, that he needed 11 more points. So we're tied up 1 apiece in the deciding set.
It happened so fast I didn't know what happened. 11-3 for the finish there. So in the deciding leg of the deciding set of the last event from the morning here in Chicago, the 37th annual BullShooter World Championships, we are polishing off the men's 501 doubles.
Jermaine hits a bull, but a lot of room to beat it.
The The all-important cork. Gino's not been good on this cork thus far.
I think he got that one.
I think he tied it.
No, I think he got it by 1.
Oh, they're pulling him.
Yep. Yeah, I think he was better by 1 hole.
So, favorites for the title.
Yeah, winner of the cork. That was going to be your favorites. So, Gino to lead us out.
Jermaine going to need one of them 10 darters, I think. Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe not. Now Jermaine using the old shirt to dry off.
Ain't going to miss his first dart into the 2. Follow it with a couple bowls.
Which Jason are we going to get here? Two bull Jason. Nice shot there from Andiola, filling it up. What a time. What a time.
Yeah, the only player to hit a hat trick there in the first shot.
Gino just needs to stop throwing with one hand and throw with both.
It's working. So the bullseye spins around. I don't know if you caught it on his last turn. I don't think I could be able to throw and it not mess up my focus if the bull spun while I was throwing. Like the dart in the bull spun around. And typically my pace not nearly fast enough to have that happen. But right there on Gino, I mean, he threw the first one and it was spinning around before he even threw the second one. While he was throwing the second one. But he was unfazed. Juice again with a low ton. If Andy can come in with another hat trick here, you may be looking at a freeze in play late in this leg.
You can.
Feel like Gino has to go out in 6.
Best case scenario. So you'd rather have a final dart at the outer ring than 2 darts at a triple for a dart at the bull.
Typically, yeah. Just, I don't know. My bullseye percentage is pretty high. You could block the triple or anything. Like I said, it's one of those shots where I'm not gonna like stand here and say I know it's right. I think either way is acceptable.
Now Jason cannot be messing around here. Needs to match Gino. 126.
Yeah, you feel he has to have a hat trick. Anything less than a hat trick, and Andy can follow with a hat trick to freeze.
Shake of the head.
And he gets a 1 with the last dart.
Wow.
So now just 2 bulls needed for Andy to guarantee the freeze. Well,
and he's not going to do it.
this would be a huge shot if Gino took out 126.
What's the preferred route? 2 bulls and a double 13. And there it is for the title. Gino Lauria takes it down. 126. Look at that. Man, what a finish. Timely. Picking up his partner. A bit of a let off from Andy to give the opportunity, and he takes it. Absolutely incredible to finish off these morning events. Again, want to thank everybody for hanging out with us throughout all of our doubles that we watched here. We are going to sign off for a little while, probably a couple hours. Let the next set of tournaments get started, and bring you some coverage this evening. This has been the doubles at the BullShooter 37th Annual World Championships. I'm Gordon Dixon for DJ Sayer. We will talk to you later.